Hello, my fellow artists and collectors. I decided to make a quick video on, I guess it wouldn't be too quick. And this is just me doing some detail work, some of the very beginning stages of creating my dolls. I don't know if my other fellow artists do this, but I personally create all the crease colors. So all my crease colors correspond with the skin tone that I choose. So what I usually do is I look at kind of the skin tone and the blushing, and then I add a little bit darker colors to that. And then I get as close to the skin tone without being too dark and too light for creasing. I hope that made sense. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the, I was gonna say needlepoint. The brush I'm using is a needlepoint brush, and I believe it's 1.5, I believe, don't quote me on it, but I did get them from McPherson, and they're Reborn effects, and I absolutely love these because the top part holds a lot of the paint, and then it goes to a fine tip. So when you add it to really fine wrinkles, it just glides in there perfectly. So highly recommend you check those out. I will put a link below. And for those collectors that could be a little bit squeamish, look away. Yes, I did squish the baby's face to get as much paint inside the mouth as possible. Don't be afraid to do this. It won't hurt the vinyl at all. And details are very important, so make sure you catch as many little corners and crevices as you can. as you can see, I'm using a flat brush, flat top brush, and this is, I think, a 1/2 inch. I'll put the details again below. And I also use this brush also. It's a tiny little doe foot brush, it's called, and it is awesome for blending and really shading. So I highly recommend you take your time with the shading and the blushing and the creasing, because it takes a little bit more than just painting the actual crease. So make sure you buff them out and make sure it's a nice soft blending, I guess. Yeah, softly blend it. So I decided to speed it up just a little bit because there's a lot of creases on these babies. This is a Twin B by Bonnie Brown, and I'm making a Twin A as well, and they have lots and lots of creases. So I actually like to take my time doing these creases, you know, watch a bit of TV or enjoy like the quiet of my neighborhood. So yeah, this is my time to really, really relax. So I do most of my work in the morning, and I like to get some natural light. So this is a little bit of what I get to wake up to. And I don't know if you guys are as blessed as I am, but I love waking up to the sunrise. And I don't know, it just makes it fresh for when I start to paint. Another great thing to make sure you pay attention to is behind the ears. I can't tell you enough how much I have to remind myself to make sure I paint back there, but that needlepoint brush really helps with getting into the fine creases behind the ear, and blending it all out makes it a lot easier. So make sure you don't forget behind the ears. Kind of like washing behind your ears. But yeah. I'm kind of an all over the place kind of artist, so I will always go back to one side of the, let's say, one ear to the other, make sure it's even, and then sometimes when I get bored of painting that, I'll like move on to like some shading or, you know, the lips or, you know, all different kinds of places. So yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I gave you some good tips and tricks to help you with your artistry. And I'd love to hear yours, so make sure you leave a comment below, share with everybody you know, and happy creating. Bye guys.